Imagine this. It's a quiet night in the hospital, the calm before the storm, when suddenly an urgent call breaks the silence. Picture the scene, a near-silent hospital, bathed in the soft glow of overhead lights, casting long, comforting shadows. The hum of the air conditioning is the only sound punctuating the tranquility, a rhythmic symphony of serenity. The hospital, this monument to human resilience and the power of science, stands tall against the night sky, a beacon of hope in the darkness. In the midst of this peaceful atmosphere, medical professionals are at their stations, their eyes heavy with fatigue, yet vigilant. Doctors, nurses, medical residents, all united by their devotion to the art of healing, carry on their duties with quiet determination. This is the world that comes alive when everyone else is asleep, the world that never truly rests. Suddenly, the tranquility is shattered. The shrill ring of the telephone pierces the silence, an unexpected call that sends a jolt of adrenaline coursing through the veins of the medical team. The voice on the other end is urgent, reporting a patient experiencing shortness of breath. The calm of the night is replaced by a palpable tension, a silent recognition that life, in its most fragile form, is calling out for help. In an instant, the team springs into action. The peaceful quiet gives way to a flurry of activity. The night's calmness, once soothing, now feels heavy, charged with the responsibility of the impending challenge. Each step, each decision, is a chess move in the high-stakes game of saving lives. The hospital, once a sanctuary of quietude, transforms into an arena. The medical professionals, once weary guardians of the night, become gladiators fighting against time, armed with knowledge, skill, and an unwavering commitment to their calling. The seemingly ordinary night morphs into an extraordinary battleground where every second counts. With the clock ticking and a life hanging in the balance, every decision counts. This is the reality of a night on call in the hospital, an unexpected call that can change the course of a life forever. As the ambulance siren echoes through the night, a sense of urgency fills the air. This is not a drill, nor a routine checkup. A patient, gasping for breath, has been rushed in during our night on call. Upon arrival, the team springs into action, shuffling with coordinated precision, reminiscent of a well-rehearsed ballet. A flurry of activity ensues as the patient is wheeled into the emergency room. The initial assessment is crucial, the first step in our journey to unravel this medical mystery. The patient's breaths are shallow, their face is pale, their heart beats like a drum in a frantic rhythm. Their symptoms paint a worrying picture. Shortness of breath, a symptom so common, yet so potentially dangerous. It's a riddle wrapped in an enigma, a puzzle we're tasked to solve. As the team huddles around, the patient's vital signs are swiftly noted. Their medical history is hastily gathered. This information forms the roadmap guiding our diagnosis. Each piece of data is a vital clue, leading us deeper into the labyrinth of symptoms and signs. Our immediate response is to stabilize the patient. Oxygen is administered, IV lines are inserted, monitors beep and blink, casting a spectral glow. The room buzzes with a unique blend of tension and determination. Every second counts, every action matters. The patient's condition is precarious, teetering on the edge of a precipice. But this is not a moment for fear or hesitation. This is a moment for swift action, for decisive moves. We are the guardians of health, the warriors in white coats, standing at the front line of medical emergencies. As we delve deeper into the patient's condition, we're aware that this is a race against the clock, a race that we're determined to win. The stakes are high, the pressure is immense, but we're anchored by the knowledge that we're equipped, prepared, and ready for the challenge. In the face of uncertainty, the team prepares for a battle against time. This is our reality, our battleground, and tonight, as every night, we stand ready to face whatever comes our way. As the medical team swings into action, there's no room for error. This is the moment when every ounce of training, every textbook read, every late-night study session comes into play. The patient's fate is now in the hands of the team, and the battle against time and uncertainty begins. The first step in this medical dance is always stabilizing the patient. The team quickly administers oxygen to assist with the shortness of breath. The hiss of the oxygen mask becomes a constant companion in the room, a beacon of hope whispering promises of life. But the challenges are just beginning. Blood pressure is dropping, heart rate is erratic, A symphony of alarms from the monitors fills the room. Every beep, every flash of numbers is a piece of a puzzle, a clue to the hidden enemy causing this distress. The team faces the challenge head-on, with the calm and focus only seen in those dedicated to the art of healing. The medical team is a well-oiled machine, each member playing their part with precision. Nurses swiftly adjusting medications, doctors analyzing the data, respiratory therapists fine-tuning the oxygen. There's a palpable unity, a shared goal: stabilize, diagnose, treat. But this isn't a textbook case. The patient's condition doesn't fit neatly into a box. The team must think on their feet, adapt, innovate. They adjust the patient's position to ease breathing, tweak the medication dosage to stabilize the heart rate, consult with specialists to gain new insights. This is medicine at its most raw and real, a blend of science, art, and a dash of intuition. Yet through it all, there's a sense of purpose, a collective breath held as the team works in unison. This is more than just a job, it's a calling, a commitment to fight, to strive, to do whatever it takes to bring this patient back from the brink. With the patient's life at stake, every second and every action mattered. This is the battle that begins when the on-call phone rings, a battle fought not on a distant field, but here, in the heart of the hospital, where lives are won and lost every day. Amidst the chaos, a glimmer of hope, a diagnosis. Cracking the code of a patient's ailment is akin to solving a complex puzzle. It's an intricate dance of science and instinct, where every step is crucial. The process begins with a thorough examination of the patient's symptoms, in this case, shortness of breath. Next, we delve into the patient's medical history. Every detail matters in this stage, from past illnesses to lifestyle habits. It's like being a detective, sifting through clues to piece together the bigger picture. Following the patient's history, the next step is a series of diagnostic tests. Blood tests, imaging scans, and other relevant procedures are conducted to decipher the root cause. Each test is like a piece of the puzzle, gradually revealing the image beneath. The tension and anticipation build as the results come in one by one. After what feels like an eternity, the pieces finally fall into place. The eventual diagnosis in this case is congestive heart failure, a condition where the heart doesn't pump blood as well as it should. The moment is bittersweet, relief that we finally have an answer, but tension knowing the battle is far from over. The diagnosis is more than just a label. It's a roadmap to treatment. It's a beacon of hope in the darkness, a sign that we're on the right track. With the diagnosis, we can devise a plan of action, a strategy to combat the illness and alleviate the patient's suffering. The moment of diagnosis is one of profound significance in the medical journey. It's the culmination of countless hours of hard work, the fruit of relentless determination and unwavering commitment. It's a testament to the power of medicine and the resilience of the human spirit. The atmosphere in the room changes as the diagnosis is announced. There's a sense of purpose, a renewed vigor in the team. The uncertainty has been replaced by determination, the confusion by clarity. With the diagnosis in hand, it was time to act. The battle is far from over, but with a clear enemy in sight, we're ready to fight. The journey continues, and so does our resolve. Armed with knowledge, the team was ready to fight back. With a clear diagnosis in hand, the medical team was set to put the treatment plan into action. The plan was twofold. First, address the immediate symptoms to bring the patient comfort, and second, treat the underlying condition causing the shortness of breath. The initial step was to administer oxygen therapy. This was done to increase the oxygen levels in the patient's blood, providing immediate relief from the distressing sensation of not being able to breathe adequately. The medical team carefully monitored the patient's oxygen levels, ensuring they remained stable and within the desired range. Meanwhile, the team also initiated treatment for the underlying condition. In this case, it was a course of medication designed to address the root cause of the patient's symptoms. The medication was carefully selected, taking into account the patient's overall health, medical history, and the specific characteristics of the condition. Administering the treatment was only half the battle, though. The team also had to closely monitor the patient's response to the treatment. This meant regular checkups, blood tests, and scans to track the progress and make any necessary adjustments to the treatment plan. All these measures were crucial in ensuring the best possible outcome for the patient. As the treatment progressed, the patient's condition began to improve. The shortness of breath became less frequent, and their overall health seemed to be on an upward trajectory. It was a slow process, but the signs were positive. The medical team, who had been tirelessly working to stabilize and treat the patient, began to see their efforts pay off. The patient's improvement was not just a testament to their medical expertise, but also to their dedication and commitment to their patient's well-being. This was not just a victory for the medical team, but also a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the patient's determination to get better. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, with the right treatment and care, recovery is possible. With the treatment underway, the team could finally breathe a sigh of relief. In the wake of the storm, a moment of calm. With the patient's condition now stable, the healthcare team steps back, catching their breath. The tension that had been so palpable in the room just moments ago begins to dissipate, replaced by a sense of relief and accomplishment. The patient's recovery is remarkable. Within a matter of days, they are breathing easier, their oxygen levels returning to normal. The team watches on, their collective efforts reflected in the patient's improving health. The sense of satisfaction, of knowing that they have made a difference, is immense. Yet the experience is also humbling, a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the power of medicine. As the night shift draws to a close, the team gathers for a debriefing. They reflect on the case, dissecting every decision made, every action taken. It's a chance to learn, to grow, to ensure that they are better prepared for the next patient who walks through the door. The patient's case, while unique, is not an anomaly. Shortness of breath is a common symptom, one that can signal a multitude of underlying conditions. They discuss the importance of a thorough examination, of not jumping to conclusions based on initial symptoms. They talk about the necessity of effective communication, not just within the team, but with the patient as well. They emphasize the value of resilience, of staying calm under pressure, of never losing sight of the human aspect of healthcare. They learn from the incident, but they also celebrate their success. They acknowledge the individual contributions that culminated in the team's collective achievement. They recognize the strength of their bonds, the power of their unity. They reaffirm their commitment to their mission, to providing the highest standard of care to every patient they serve. In the end, it was a night they would never forget. It was a night that tested their skills, their endurance, their resolve. It was a night that showcased the best of their abilities, their dedication, their compassion. It was a night that reminded them why they chose this path, why they choose to walk it every day. It was a night that reinforced their belief in the power of medicine, in the potential for recovery, in the resilience of the human spirit. Every crisis is an opportunity to learn and grow. And in the medical field, this is not an exaggeration, but an everyday reality. In the heart of a crisis, like the one we navigated through tonight, the most crucial takeaways often lie not just in the medical knowledge we gain, but also in the human experiences we grapple with. One of the most significant takeaways from tonight's unexpected event is the importance of teamwork. Medicine isn't a solitary endeavor. It's a symphony of different roles working in harmony. From the nurses who first respond to the specialists who come in, everyone plays a crucial part. Each team member brings their unique skills and perspectives to the table, making the resolution of such crises possible. Another lesson we learned tonight is the value of quick thinking. In the medical world, seconds can make the difference between a full recovery and a tragic outcome. As healthcare professionals, we're often called upon to make split-second decisions that can drastically alter the course of a patient's life. And tonight was no exception. But quick thinking isn't just about medical knowledge, it's also about the ability to stay calm under pressure. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to let stress and fear cloud our judgment. But as we've seen tonight, maintaining a level head and clear thinking in the face of adversity can make all the difference. And let's not forget the importance of empathy. As healthcare providers, we're not just treating a symptom or a disease, we're caring for a human being. Understanding the fear and anxiety that our patients feel and responding with compassion can be just as healing as any drug or procedure. In the end, it's these lessons that turn a night on call from a mere shift into a profound learning experience. It's these moments that shape us, not just as professionals, but as individuals. And so another night on call ends, not with a whimper, but with a bang, leaving behind a trail of lessons and memories. In the world of medicine, every night is a new adventure. And just like that, we've journeyed through one unexpected night where a patient's shortness of breath became a challenge and an opportunity to make a difference. We navigated through the arrival where swift actions were crucial. We delved into the battle and diagnosis, where every second counted and every decision mattered. We explored the treatment and witnessed its aftermath, the culmination of our efforts and the tangible impact we can make. And of course, we reflected on the takeaway, reminding us that every patient's story is a learning experience. These are the nights that shape us, the nights that inspire us. Your thoughts and experiences matter, so don't hesitate to share them. Let's keep these conversations going, because together, we can illuminate the world of medicine. Until the next call, remember, every challenge is a chance to make a difference. Good night, and stay inspired.